Hey, why was my tie wrinkled this morning?
Oh, really? I ironed it last night. Maybe it got snagged on something?
Don't blame me for this. It's your laziness, isn't it? I was embarrassed at work because of it.
Jeez, I told you to check everything before you leave every morning.
Checking is your job. I'm too busy to waste time on trivial things like that.
Trivial things? Housework is to support both our lives, isn't it?
Listen, I'm the one bringing in the money. You're a stay-at-home wife, so it's your job to handle housework perfectly. That's the bare minimum.
I'm working from home too, you know. I'm earning some income as well.
Don't get cocky just because you're earning pocket change. Without me, you wouldn't even survive.
Do you really mean that?
Of course. You're useless and you're only living comfortably because of me. Show some gratitude.
Useless? I'm doing my best to take care of the house and work at the same time.
I don't care about effort. Results are all that matter. If you can't deliver results, then what's the point of you even being here?
You don't have to say it so harshly.
But let me ask you this. What value do you bring to my life? Tell me.
I think taking care of each other as a couple is what really matters.
Huh. Stop being so naive. Unlike you, I don't have the luxury to waste time on emotional nonsense.
Then at least try to notice the effort I'm putting in.
If your effort doesn't lead to results, it's meaningless. That's why I'm complaining. If you want my recognition so badly, start by making sure my tie is perfectly prepared in the morning.
Is that really such a big deal?
Of course it is. You can't possibly understand how important my work is.
Then why don't you tell me specifically what you expect?
Figure it out yourself. Do I really have to give you step-by-step instructions?
I don't think that's fair. I want to meet your expectations, but I also have my limits.
Limits? Don't use your lack of effort as an excuse.
Are you sure this is entirely my fault? Can't we work together more as a couple?
Stop with that sweet talk about cooperation. I'm the one earning the money, so you should do your part to match that. That's it.
All right, I'll try harder.
Explain this. I can't stop thinking about it.
What are you talking about?
I just saw the diagnosis results.
Did you look at them without asking?
Yeah.
Why? That was addressed to me, wasn't it?
I was curious. You've been acting strange lately, and while I could already tell something was off, I had to see for myself.
But that's an invasion of privacy. At the very least, you should have waited for me to tell you myself.
Privacy? Oh, please. Are you seriously talking about privacy in a marriage? What are you hiding from me? Anyway, 6 months left to live. That's no joke, is it?
I didn't mean to hide it. I just wanted to find the right moment to tell you. I was trying to prepare so you wouldn't be overwhelmed.
Yeah, right. You just wanted to handle it all by yourself because you don't trust me. Anyway, is this diagnosis even accurate? Couldn't it be a mistake?
Unfortunately, it's true. But don't worry, the doctor said there's still hope with treatment.
What? You're actually considering treatment?
What do you mean?
You're joking, right? Spending all that money on such a nuisance with only half a year left to live.
But wait a second. What do you mean by nuisance?
Exactly what I said. The treatment costs are no joke, you know. Do you really think you're worth spending tens of thousands on for treatment?
How can you say that? Do you have any idea how seriously I've been thinking about all of this?
Nope. I'm just being practical here. Honestly, you should see this as a positive thing.
Are you seriously saying that? I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Believe it. Hearing you only have 6 months to live is the funniest thing I've ever heard. What's this so you wouldn't be overwhelmed nonsense? I'm thrilled, actually. Perfect timing, really. Lucky me, I'll get the life insurance and buy a house for me and my girlfriend.
What did you just say? A girlfriend?
Yeah, I've been seeing someone for a while now. Unlike you, she's young, supportive, and knows how to treat a man right. Honestly, I've been thinking you're in the way, and now this happens. It's perfect.
You can't possibly be serious.
I'm completely serious. Also, get out of the house.
You're telling me to leave just like that?
But don't even try to cling on pathetically. It's disgusting.
I'm not clinging. I just need some time to...
I don't care. Spend your last 6 months alone.
Fine. Send me my belongings. I'll give you the address later.
Belongings? Do you even need anything? You've only got 6 months left anyway.
Hey, Madison, it's been a while. Hayden, what's going on? What do you mean, what's going on? How's Ted doing? Well, actually... have you talked to him properly? I've already secured a hospital room so he can be admitted anytime, and I've spoken with the doctors in advance. About that, I really appreciate everything you've done, but I'm sorry. Huh? What do you mean sorry? Did something happen? I'm really grateful for all the effort you put in, but it's all gone to waste. Gone to waste? What do you mean by that? You're not saying he's refusing to be admitted or treated, are you? That's exactly what I'm saying. He's refusing everything. What? Why? I thought the doctor said that while it's progressed, there's still a chance with treatment. We only mentioned the 6 months to live, so it might encourage him to start treatment ASAP. But he's adamant that he doesn't need any treatment. Why would he say that? Giving up on a chance to save his own life is incomprehensible. His reason? He says the treatment costs are a waste. Treatment costs? Is he serious? Putting a price tag on his own life? I couldn't believe it either, but that's exactly what he said. OMG. I don't even know what to say. Explaining it all is exhausting, honestly. Should I send you the screenshots from our conversation? Yeah, please do. I need to understand the situation better and see exactly what's going on. Hey, what is this? I can't make sense of it. How did things end up like this? It's outrageous. Right? Outrageous doesn't even begin to describe it. But Ted has clearly misunderstood something here. Aren't you going to tell him? Why should I? In this situation, I don't owe him the truth. Yeah, you're right. Considering the betrayal you've gone through, you're under no obligation to say anything. Still, I can't believe he's the kind of person who could say something like that so easily. Honestly, it's far worse than I ever imagined. He always had a tendency toward emotional abuse. If things didn't go his way, even over small matters, he'd get angry, and his pride was absurdly inflated. I think he was deeply bothered by the fact that I earned more than him. Wow. So he let that inferiority complex fester and lashed out at me. But honestly, I didn't care at all. I never intended to act superior because I was earning more. I just wanted to keep our home peaceful, and that was enough for me. I get it. So even though you didn't care, he was stressing himself out over it all by himself. Exactly. Then he found a new girlfriend. A young girl, the kind who strokes his ego. And when he mistakenly thought I had only 6 months to live, he probably fantasized about getting a huge insurance payout. That's when he completely lost it. I see. That explains his tone. He might have been drinking too. He's always liked alcohol and it tends to bring out his true nature. But that's no excuse. I have absolutely no intention of forgiving him. You're right. Alcohol doesn't create behavior, it reveals it. Using it as an excuse doesn't hold up. Exactly. So Hayden, I'm sorry, but let's just drop this topic. Alright. As a doctor, it's a bit of a tricky position for me, but this is a marital issue. Thank you. Anyway, how are you doing? Me? After being betrayed like this, isn't it painful? Honestly, yeah, it's a little painful. Maybe not a little painful. Actually, it's a lot. Of course. But hey. What? I'm on your side. Lean on me anytime. Thank you so much. You're the best little brother anyone could ask for. And geez, having a sister like you is exhausting, Listen to you. I just can't wrap my head around this. What on earth are you thinking?
Huh? What are you even talking about?
Why won't you agree to the divorce? You have a girlfriend and there's not even a shred of love left for me, is there?
Damn right. What part of you am I supposed to love?
Then just agree to the divorce.
Nope.
Why not?
It's obvious. I need to ensure I get the insurance payout. You're going to kick the bucket in 6 months anyway, so there's no reason to divorce you.
I won't go along with that.
I couldn't care less about how you feel.
And by the way, if the insurance is what you're after, what makes you think I haven't already canceled it?
What? You didn't.
Did you really think I'd leave it active after everything you said to me?
Are you kidding me? What do you even gain from that? You're not going to make it anyway. You could at least think about being useful to someone before you go.
I don't have any desire to be useful to you.
Wow, you're seriously twisted. No wonder you're being dumped.
Coming from you? Oh, that's rich. But if you agree to the divorce, I might consider leaving the insurance alone.
You think you're in a position to make demands like that?
And you think you have the upper hand? If I take this to court, I'll get the divorce anyway. And I can cancel the insurance whenever I want. It won't affect me at all. I just want to get this over with quickly. That's all.
Annoying. Fine, whatever. Honestly, I've been wanting to get rid of a boring, unappealing wife like you anyway.
Oh, good. That makes 2 of us. And just so you know, I'm still coming after you for compensation for the affair.
Money, money, money. That's all you care about, huh? It's disgusting how shameless you are to the very end. But fine, I'll generously throw some cash your way. After all, in 6 months, I'll get way more than that anyway. Just checking in today as well. Gotta stay updated on the situation, you know. How's it going? So are you finally kicking the bucket?
Seriously, you're relentless.
Ugh, what a pain. So judging by your reply, you're still alive, huh?
Oh, I'm very much alive, thank you.
You're not undergoing treatment or anything, are you?
Nope, not at all.
Then stop dragging it out and embarrassing yourself. Don't tell me you're still clinging to this world.
Well, maybe I am. I wouldn't mind sticking around for a while.
Sticking around? You? No way. You've only got 4 months left, remember?
And what about you? How are you feeling?
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
I mean your health.
Why are you asking? I'm fine. Nothing to report.
Really?
Well, if anything, I guess I can't handle alcohol as well as I used to. Used to drink like a fish, but now hangovers hit me hard. Guess I'm getting old. But seriously, why are you asking?
Oh, no reason. And by the way, I heard you got engaged. Congratulations.
How do you know that? You stalking me or something? Ugh, creepy.
Oh, I heard it through the grapevine.
Yeah, well, that's right. Let me tell you, I'm way happier now with someone way better than you. So just hurry up and cross the bridge already.
Why should I? I'm not your problem anymore.
Not my problem? Of course you're still my problem. I'm marrying her on the promise of a big insurance payout when you're gone.
Oh, what a romantic proposal. And the woman who accepted that? Well, I'm not surprised. Cheating already said plenty about her.
Jealous much? You sound pathetic.
Jealous? Of that? You gotta be kidding.
Anyway, just hand over the insurance payout already. That's the only value you have left.
You're delusional. You're not getting anything.
What? What does that mean?
Exactly what I said.
Wait, you didn't cancel the policy, did you? That wasn't part of the deal. You've got to be kidding me. Is this revenge? You're such a piece of garbage. You just couldn't resist messing with people even at the end, could you? You're an absolute joke. You conned me and took my money. You had one chance to do something useful, and you blew it. If you hadn't canceled it, I might have actually been grateful to you. But now, it's the opposite. I'll hate you until the end. And when you take your last breath, just remember, someone out there absolutely despises you.
You know what? What are you even rambling about? Unlike you, I don't deceive people. And I've kept my promise. The policy is still active.
Oh, so I'll get the payout, right?
No, you won't.
Are you completely out of your mind? You were diagnosed with 6 months left to live. That means...
Oh no, my dear. The diagnosis wasn't for me, it was for you.
Wait, what? Hey, explain this. What the hell is going on? You've been lying to me, haven't you?
What's with you all of a sudden? What are you talking about?
And don't play dumb. I went to the hospital and they said I have late-stage cancer. Why me?
Well, that's what the 6 months to live diagnosis was about.
But that diagnosis was for you.
No, I've been telling you. It wasn't.
What? Explain this. Make it make sense.
You see, you hate doctors, right? But you love drinking, and your lifestyle isn't exactly healthy, so I was really worried about you. That's why I asked you to come with me for a health checkup, remember? I even said my brother, the doctor, could do it for free as a favor. But I knew you wouldn't go unless I sweetened the deal, so I promised to buy you that golf club you wanted for your birthday.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, by the way, the checkup wasn't actually free. I paid for it. I just said that to convince you to go.
It doesn't matter, just explain this.
Well, it turns out my worries were spot on. You were diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and it's already pretty advanced.
No, but the envelope was addressed to you.
That's because you, with your inflated pride and fragile ego, would have completely freaked out if they told you outright. I figured it'd be a huge shock for you, so I had the results sent to me first. I wanted to break it to you gently to minimize the blow.
OMG.
But then you looked at it before I could explain.
Then why didn't you correct me when I misunderstood? If you had said something then, maybe it wouldn't be too late now.
Oh, I thought you understood and had already accepted it.
Why the hell would I?
But you were the one saying things like treatment isn't worth it and my life isn't worth spending that much money on.
That's because...
And honestly, I kind of agreed with you. I mean, your life really isn't worth that much, is it?
You've got to be kidding me. How dare you say something like that?
Hey, you're the one who said it first. I'm just quoting you.
Mark my words. This isn't over. I'll make you regret this, I swear.
Enough is enough.
Huh?
This is getting out of hand. Do you even realize what you've done?
What are you talking about?
Oh, don't play dumb. You barged into my brother's workplace and caused a huge scene.
Oh, that?
That? That's all you have to say?
Don't make such a big deal out of it. Compared to what I've been through, it's nothing. If anything, I'm just getting started.
You're planning to cause even more trouble?
Trouble? Oh, please. The real justice is on my side. Your brother, a doctor, ignored my illness. As a doctor, no, as a human being, that's unacceptable. I was doing the right thing by exposing his incompetence.
So yelling insults about him at the hospital and disrupting everyone there was your idea of justice?
Exactly.
And the online posts slandering the hospital and my brother, those are from you too?
Of course.
What's your goal here? Why are you harassing him like this?
I'm just delivering justice to the wicked. And hey, I'm preventing other patients from suffering the way I did. I'm basically a hero. But I'm not completely heartless. If you guys reflect on your actions and change your attitude, I might consider forgiving you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Simple. Give me VIP treatment, like a 5-star hotel room and top-notch medical care. If your brother manages to cure my illness, I might consider forgiving you both.
Are you serious?
If you refuse, don't expect any mercy. I'm the victim here, and I'll make sure everyone knows it. I'll take you guys down to the ground. Hey, what the hell are you meddling in now?
What?
You're always sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. Why am I being sued, huh?
Why? Well, because after everything you did, it's obvious someone would sue you.
Shut up, I'm the victim here. I'm already being pushed to the edge. What more do they want from me?
No, you're not a victim. You're the perpetrator. Maybe you should take a moment to reflect on everything you've done.
This is insane. Damages? Are you seriously pushing for that? Are you trying to completely ruin me? What else can you possibly take from me? I've already lost everything.
Oh, stop playing the victim. Do you have any idea how much trouble you've caused everyone around you? This situation is entirely of your own making.
Wait a second. You got it all wrong. I'm just trying to save my own life. That's all I want.
Oh, so barging into my brother's hospital and making a scene is your idea of saving yourself? That's what you consider negotiating?
He's a doctor, isn't he? He could have bent the rules a little to help me out. My life was on the line. He had an obligation to give me the best treatment.
Absolutely not. There's no way I'm helping you, and there's no way I let him treat you. You were the one who said treatment costs were a waste. Remember?
Why would you throw that in my face now? I just want to survive. If you'd cooperate, there's still a chance to save me.
Who says your life is worth saving? Certainly not me.
You? That's going too far. There are things you just don't say to someone.
Oh, really? Everything I'm saying now is just what you've said to me in the past. Why are you so shocked to hear your own words thrown back at you?
I never said anything that cruel.
Oh, but you did. Your head must be as sick as your body. Sound familiar?
No.
Well, you did. Oh, and by the way, I'll be coming after you for a big settlement of emotional abuse.
What? Emotional abuse?
Yes, I have a record of everything you've said and done.
But I am sick.
I know, but this is a different matter.
But why now? Why at the worst possible time?
Because what's worst for you is absolutely best for me.
Jeez, how far are you going to take this? What did I ever do to make you hate me this much?
Excuse me?
This is too much, even for you. Even if you hate me, there has to be a limit.
What exactly are you talking about? Be specific, please.
You know damn well what I'm talking about. Because of you, my fiancé left me.
Oh, don't pin this on me. Everything that's happened is entirely your own doing. And honestly, she only married you for the money. The moment she realized there wouldn't be a payout, she was going to leave anyway. It just happened a little sooner, that's all.
Please. I know I was wrong, I get it. But please, help me somehow. If this keeps up, I'm really done for. I'm sick, all alone, and I have nothing left.
And? Are you expecting me to feel sorry for you? I've already told you that's not going to happen.
How can you not feel the slightest bit of pity? How can you be so cold?
Oh, I don't feel sorry at all. If anything, I think it's fitting that life is finally making you pay for your actions.
Then what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to go on? Someone tell me.
Well, I don't know. That's for you to figure out. Take responsibility for your life and how you've chosen to live it. Spend the rest of your time quietly reflecting on the things you've done. That might be the only thing left for you now.
Hey, how are you going to fix this? You've completely ruined my life.
Excuse me?
Because of you. Because of you, I've lost everything.
Ugh, what a pain. If you're still messaging me, that means you're still alive. Stop embarrassing yourself. Are you really that desperate to cling to this world?
There are things you just don't say to someone, no matter what.
Maybe you should tell that to your past self.
You gotta be kidding me. Because of you, I've lost it all.
The fact that you're even in the hospital is a miracle. Luckily, your company has good health insurance, letting even someone like you get treated.
Treated? The stump of a shared room doesn't count. They're barely doing anything for me, and the nurses have terrible attitudes.
They're not doing much because there's nothing they can do anymore. And the nurses probably just hate you because you're insufferable.
Why is this happening to me? If I'd started treatment earlier, maybe I'd have had a chance. But you...
You're the one who said treatment wasn't necessary.
That was about you. Don't act like my life and yours are worth the same.
I agree, but your life being more valuable than mine? That's laughable.
Then...
My life being equal to someone like you? No, your life is nothing but a burden to others.
You're unbelievable. Saying something like that in a situation like this? You're not even human.
And yet, you can't even reflect on your own actions, can you? Even now, with everything happening, you're still playing the victim. Ugh, I'm speechless.
I don't need to reflect on anything. This is all your fault. The fact that no one visits me is probably because you've been bad-mouthing me behind my back.
Excuse me? What are you even talking about?
Don't act innocent. Since I was admitted, no one has come to visit. You must be working behind the scenes, contacting my acquaintances and bad-mouthing me, right? I bet you've been digging into my social circle and harassing everyone to stop them from visiting me.
As if I'd waste my time on something so tedious. And honestly, how would I even pull that off? You're giving me way too much credit.
Huh? That's what I want to ask you. You're definitely going around spreading bad rumors about me.
Or maybe people are just naturally staying away from you without me needing to do anything.
What? Why is that? Don't they know how much I'm suffering?
Suffering? Compared to all the pain you've caused others, your suffering is barely a fraction.
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's simple. People hate you. That's all there is to it.
No, that can't be true.
Oh, it is. Frankly, it's surprising they didn't hate you sooner. You've always used people to satisfy your own selfish desires.
Are you saying I've done so many terrible things?
Yes, I am. So why not spend the time you have left living quietly? Don't bother anyone anymore. And while you're at it, reflect on all the suffering you've caused. Think about all the faces of the people who hate you. And then, just fade away. Ted passed away alone without ever showing remorse for his actions. His remains were claimed by a distant relative, but they refused to hold a funeral. Instead, he was cremated with no further ceremony. He wasn't even laid to rest in the family grave and was ultimately treated as an unclaimed body. During his life, he often complained that his relatives were awful people, but judging by his actions, the problem clearly lay with him. Even while hospitalized, he caused endless trouble for the staff. After being discharged, he continued his disruptive behavior, with nowhere to go and no friends left to turn to. He ended up relying on welfare to survive in complete isolation. Despite receiving support, his spending habits didn't change. He quickly squandered the funds and even fell into debt. His fiancée abandoned him entirely, leaving behind debts for which he had unknowingly been made a guarantor. Eventually, unable to endure being pursued by debt collectors, he fled to a remote rural area in what can only be described as a desperate escape. I can't say what was on his mind in his final days, but considering the pain and trouble he inflicted on others during his lifetime, it seems like a fitting end. As for me, the substantial insurance payout he had forgotten about was left in my possession. I donated every penny of it to support those struggling with illness and poverty. Now, I'm determined to move forward and build a new chapter in my life. I hope this contribution will bring a little relief to those who are suffering and help them find some peace.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.